Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you guys for joining me. I mean, you didn't really have to click this link and look at it. So, thank you. Thank you. I want to present to you guys a final analysis report on how Team Andrews performed during a competition for the last 6 or 7 weeks, basically across the nation amongst new neophyte CEOs like myself. We have already graduated. However, when you're doing higher learning, they offer you a capstone. The capstone course for those in management and getting those master's degrees in business and everything, it's called the CAPSIM. And the CAPSIM has been interesting. When I began class a couple of years ago, I was introduced to the CAPSIM, I believe, for just a close little tutorial. And as they introduced it, I was like, oh, this is just a game. This is just a little fun game, just like to see if you know anything. And so, I was looking at that game, and at first I could not understand it. I didn't get it the first year. So the second year, they gave me the game again. This time they gave it to me during my economics course. No, it was my corporate finance course. And this is where I began to take it more seriously because I am a gamer. I am one of the original gamers. I demolished Mario Brothers. We're not going to even talk about Zelda. We're just not. I will digress. Like I'm feeling like digressing right now. But anyway, if you're watching this, you're either on my YouTube channel or I've sent this directly to my team, Andrews, to my group that I have been so blessed to have. My group is awesome. And let me just finish out trying to get some of these reports together, because one of the first things you learn in this course, in this capstone, is that for this capstone, reports matter. Analyzing documents have been what has helped our team become the most balanced team on the balanced scorecard for all 8 rounds. Kudos to us. Go Team Andrews. Now, contrary to popular belief, this video is going to be only about 10 minutes because the proof is in the pudding, the proof is in the numbers. And I just want to go over some things for you real quick. So shall I share my screen? Yes, just we shall. All right. So this is round 8, 2029, and this is the analysts. We depend on this analyst thing, period, point blank. So here it is, Team Andrews, Baldwin, Chester, and Digby. And like I said, shout out to Team Andrews, Atabola, Akinsaya. Oh my goodness. Amanda Banta, you've been so blessed as our team lead. Like, she's really been the team lead on making sure that the human resources department is together as far as teams are concerned. She made sure all of us were in communication. She made sure that that everything is streamlined so that we know as a team what to do. Then, of course, you have me, who was the most experienced at playing this game. So I was kind of pushed into the old lady role of, okay, Mom, and things of that nature. We need to have lunch for sure. Then we had Bushra. Oh my goodness, you kept us all on our toes. That's what you did. And Abigail, oh my beautiful. If it wasn't for you, how would I get most of my communications? You and Amanda. All right, so I know we've all had things that have kept us away and kept us very busy because we're adults and we already graduated, and this was just yet one more thing on our pile of plates during the pandemic. But we did that, and so let me just show you some numbers. Now, if you remember in the last video, Team Andrews was at about 18%. I do not want to go back and grab those numbers because you should just go back and look at that video, because there's a lot about that video that I wish I was able to get out sooner, because I feel like, my opinions would have made these numbers a little bit better, although these numbers are great. It's just that in the last video, I knew that if I put that video out or sent it to my team members, it would probably skew people's thinking on how they were performing in their own task this week. And I'm a team player. I am not trying to be the empress of queen of all of that. No, I just want to make sure that our team actually did good. And I really believe that our team's focus on customer satisfaction was just the best strategy. So here's the numbers. And of course, 19% for Andrews on the return of sales. Baldwin had a 21.2% return to sales, Chester 4.2, but they're still above the negative. And then Digby, 31.3%. All right, return to sales, right? The contribution margins, all above 30%, which is all that the professor needs. And congratulations, Chester. There you go. You did that. But you see that the contribution margins, basically the expenses versus the sales, for Team Digby and Team Baldwin was awesome. And we're not going to talk about the fact that Team Baldwin got rid of a few companies and basically had to downplay and dumb it all down. And then let's not talk about how Team Digby completely automated their entire workforce. So basically a bunch of computers handled all of their situation. But good old balanced Andrews. Yes, we did. We came up there. We did a lot of teamwork. Everybody contributed, as I was just saying. That's why I did not post the last video. I just want y'all to have record of my thoughts on what I thought we should do for this particular round results. So then look at our stock prices. These are our final stock prices for round 8 because the game is now closed. And Andrews has 386 point. Look at that. Look at $386 on our shares. We're just wow. And then the book value per share is $158. Okay. And we pay out dividends of $1. Okay. Now Digby. Now look, Devry, they was paying out dividends of $11.34. Okay, and that, my friend, matters much. Okay, it matters paying out your dividends. So Digby did really good. Their shares was 297.11, and that's another caveat for Digby. They did well in paying their stock. I mean, paying their shareholders. So that's something for me to keep in mind moving forward. So then we have our bond market share. You see that Digby has none in the bond market, and then Chester basically has 3, and then Baldwin with the 1 that I suggested we would just have has a triple credit rating of A. And here we are. We discussed that in the last video. We did not listen to me, but that's another story. All right, so here we got the financial summary. Basically, this is how it all ended up. You know, net income was 106. This is in millions. Okay, you guys, this is in millions. So we were second up under Digby. So if you can see this video, then you can see these numbers. And if not, shame on you, because I'm not about to be doing all that. We want to keep this video short and sweet. Basically, we did what we came to do. We did what we came to do, and that was to be balanced. And because we had 3 new products, we was able to take more market share than all of the rest of them, because everybody was a little too late catching on to the product bandwagon, if you know. But look at this again. We stocked out. I told you guys in the last video why we was going to stock out, and I knew that they were going to stock out as well. You know, the new products that came out. I want to just draw your eyes to the inventory. Adam literally had 1,000 pieces of freaking over 1,000 pieces left over. What did I say in the last video? I said we need to get rid of them, but we didn't. And so that happened. Also, my team adjusted the automation. Good job, production. You guys did very good. I mean, although we didn't get rid of Adam, I will not hold that too much against you, because automation was very good. You know, contribution margins was all above 30, so we're good. Overtime pay. Did we have a lot of overtime? Ooh. So that's because we stocked out. We had overtime and able and acre because we were stocking out. We didn't have enough forecasting in the marketing to do this right so that the production could do what they needed to do and not be scared about it. Because that's another thing. We can't be scary. So as you can see, we went according to the customer buying criteria, and that's how we ended up in the best places that we could be. And I just want to say to Team Andrews, oh my goodness, kudos to you. Let's go back into some of these things that y'all really, I want y'all to understand about this balanced scorecard before I leave y'all. Remember, this is how I access my capstone. It's just kind of sad to see it over. But I do want to draw your attention to some things, or one thing, and that's our balanced scorecard. And anybody that's looking to hire me or whatever, I do have human resources and events marketing and total quality management experience. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to go to the reports for round 8. And the report that I really want us to look at is, let's see, let's go with, I want to go with the debrief reports. This is the bomb over here, y'all. If you're doing Capstone, remember the debrief reports are the bomb. But this is the balanced scorecard right here. And basically, it lets us know that during all the rounds, how balanced we were with making sure our complete company had everything it needed in order to do what it got to do. Okay. I just want to commend my team because honest and truly, we were literally in the balanced scorecard top 10. Oh my goodness. In the first 3 rounds, right? And what does that mean? Like I'll go to round 3. Here, Team Andrews, round 3 percentiles. We were in the 95th percentile. We've overall been in the 96th percentile. And this is in the combined tournament and then the foot race. This is the graduate level for Capstone. And we had all of these schools, teams with scores for round 3 in the top decal of 1,719 eligible teams is who we were competing against in round 3. And as you can see here, here's Team Andrews for Professor D. Okay, Devry University, Illinois, Team Andrews. What? Whoop, whoop. Any more Team Andrews for Dr. D? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Baldwin. Did they think for Dr. D? All right, and so then we were in round 2, 92 tied with Baldwin, because Baldwin had to make some decisions and they got rid of products. We added products, and that was what you were seeing, but neither one of us messed with our automation. So Andrews, there you go. Okay. Professor D, Baldwin. Mm-hmm. And of course, we was in number 1 in the first round. Now, it got a little hairy, but as you can see, Baldwin fell down to 76, Andrews 89, and Digby was at 78. Then in round 4, we were at 75. Baldwin was at 65 because it was a lot harder to keep our scorecard balanced because we were stocking out, because we weren't forecasting correctly, because we weren't really courageous enough to do things, fearful that everything takes about a year to take into play. Then I believe this is round 6. We had 79. We were still pulling it in, making sure it's as balanced as we possibly can, Team Andrews. 7, where was we at? We were at 87. We started to get back on our grind. Yes. Did we even get anybody for Devry in this one? Did we? Baldwin? Okay, round 8. We are at 85, overall 93. Dope, dopeness. And basically no Devry in anywhere placed in the top 1,200 eligible teams. But had it been like 1,700, I'm pretty sure we would have been in that game. So I want to take this time to correct something I did on, on my canvas. So we're gonna do it right now. You guys are gonna watch me do it. I pretty much declared that we were the only ones that did something. I'm just gonna kind of rephrase that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. So let's just rephrase some stuff, and especially before the rest of the people. We're gonna edit. Okay. Okay. Place in the top. I just noticed that our team Andrew is placed in the top. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't have to change anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, we're good. I thought I needed to correct something, but I was actually on point. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's just finish this off by saying, um, because one of the things is it gives us round averages, how this whole game ended up. And I just want to show y'all that Team Andrews, we did this. We did great. Final score, Team Andrews got a 64.4, Team Baldwin a 34.9, Team Chester 16.1, and Team Digby was at 100. And kudos to them. But like I said, we ended up in second place. Not bad at all because we really did focus on customer satisfaction. We really wasn't into the whole complete automation of everything like they were. Like I said, Team Digby, they really believed in automation and they really took the human element out, or the direct hands-on human labor. When you look at this number right here, that lets you know computers did all their work. This lets you know this is why Chester didn't do so well. They really weren't doing any computers at all. And then you have Team Baldwin was the, who got rid of, who stayed at the 5 products, but basically automated enough correctly in this round. And here we are with 18 million products. Probably needed to get rid of Adam. But here, who am I? Because that automation costs and we could have saved us some money and made some more sales. But this is just me. But this is what we did. We had 8 products in there on the market. They had 5, and they had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they introduced their products. So my products have been on the market pretty much this whole entire time because we started in round 2. And I was wondering if they were going to show you. But their duck, they over forecast way too much for that. Like I said, we over forecast for our agape and our atom. Those are reasons why I was trying to come up with 2 new products to help those come out. And that was Acme and Albany. And then I realized that the high end was really where it was at. So I put another high end in there. And we basically did what we came to do. All right, you guys. So I just want to say congratulations to Team Andrews, to Team Baldwin, Chester, and Digby. We did that. For those that get an opportunity to do the capstone with CAPSIM, I would behoove you to watch these videos over and then holler at your girl. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to send me a message, on blackgirlmagicmastersllc.com. You can reach me at, that's the best way. Okay. That's just the best way. Love, peace, and hair grease. I think I'm a little over, but I just really, literally, I'm still going through all my reports and all my analysis and things like here. Because right now I'm just looking at our profits, and we were targeting 35 mil, and we got, like I said, 107 mil. You know, that was good. And then, like with our wealth creation, it says that our cumulative profits, our target was 135 mil, but we did like 361 mil in profits. So we did really, really good. So, I mean, congratulations again to the teams, but to be balanced is really where it's at. To have a customer satisfaction kind of strategy is where it's at. And I had fun. I'll see you on the flip side. Thank you for tuning in. You are always. Let's be great.